Welcome to a very special unboxing, straight from South Korea, because that's the only place you can get this thing from right now. We've got a Galaxy S10, we've got a Galaxy S10 Plus, and the real reason we're here, the Galaxy S10 5G. I feel like the company's missed a trick here. By calling it the S10 5G, they've almost implied that it is basically the S10 with 5G functionality, when actually, it is so far ahead, I would almost call it a generational leap. For starters, it comes with a 25-watt fast charger, well above the 15 you get on the normal model. You get a USB Type-C to full-size USB adapter. You've got a pretty standard USB-C cable, but what is cool is they bundled in a pretty high-end pair of AKG earphones. There's also a bit of a hidden compartment in the top of the box. If you turn the lid around and take this little box out, you've got a SIM ejector tool on one side, and then if you open it up, you've got instruction manuals and then a clear plastic case. And take a listen to this. The most immediate thing you'll notice about this phone is the size. It's gigantic, and yet it's still almost an identical thickness to the pretty slim S10 phones, and it still weighs in at less than 200 grams. So yeah, it feels like a beast, but at the same time, it's about as subtle and sleek as we've seen from a phone with nearly a tablet-sized screen on there. We're talking about a device with a 6.7-inch display, and this panel is not just larger, but has an even higher screen-to-body ratio than the whole S10 line. 89.4 versus 88.9 on the S10 Plus. It also looks even brighter to me. I tried turning this and the S10 Plus to their maximum level, and you can probably see the difference for yourself. That is no small deal coming from the already bright S10 Plus. There are also a couple of design tweaks worth pointing out. You can see that the back panel curves a lot more around the body, leaving a slimmer side trim, which then protrudes around the hardware buttons. That nightmare power button, a real problem on the S10 Plus, is somehow more reachable on this larger phone. They've brought it further down the body, it just makes a lot more sense here. And the royal gold color option you see here is exclusive to the S10 5G, although personal preference, I would stick to Prism White. What's also cool is that they've used this extra space inside the phone to boost the battery capacity, even more than they already have. You might remember that the S10 Plus already has a souped-up 4100 mAh cell. Well, this new device comes with 4500. Only time will tell how much longer this will last though, with its large display and the fact that the 5G modem itself might consume more power than just having a 4G one. The cameras are really exciting though. Take one look at the back and you can see that Samsung weren't playing around. You're looking at their most powerful, most capable smartphone camera system ever. You've got a 12-megapixel wide-angle camera, 12-megapixel telephoto, and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide. And on top of all this, a time-of-flight camera. The importance of this is that it gives the phone real-time information on the depth of objects. This unlocks the ability to use portrait mode using two different magnifications versus just one on the S10. And it lets you take live focus video. We saw this feature in the recent Galaxy A80, but it works even better here due to the higher quality camera sensor. If you flip the phone round, you'll also notice a super elongated hole punch cutout. It almost looks like there's a very strong positive correlation between the size of the phone and the length of the cutout Samsung uses. It's not just for show. Samsung has replaced the secondary depth sensor on the S10 Plus with yet another time-of-flight camera, which means you get live focus video on the front camera too. Plus, next-level face tracking for AR emojis. It doesn't change the fact that I'm still probably not going to use it, but if it is a feature you like, there is no better place to experience it. I also tested the speaker quality versus the S10 Plus and the S10. In 2019, and in anticipation of that, OnePlus has sent over this. And in anticipation of that, OnePlus has sent over this. And in anticipation of that, OnePlus has sent over this. There isn't any major discrepancy, but it does seem a tiny bit louder, so that's always a positive. And then, you've got the 5G itself, and to give you an idea, you could expect download speeds that are 10 times faster, as well as almost non-existent latency, when it's set up. And because this 5G infrastructure may be a long way off, especially in some countries, I don't think it's the biggest selling point of the phone. If you convert the Korean price, you end up with around $1,000, and I've no doubt when it ends up hitting the market, you could be paying $1,100 or even $1,200. But here's the thing, even putting 5G aside, for that extra money, compared to the S10 Plus, which is already considered by many to be the best phone of 2019, you're getting so much more. You're getting an even larger battery, you're getting even faster charging speeds, you're getting a bigger, better display, not to mention a multitude of design improvements and a better rear and front camera. This is a serious phone, and within about 40 minutes of me opening it up, I'd already set it up as my primary device with my SIM card in it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.